All right, welcome back you guys to our One Potato Facebook Live. We're doing them on Tuesdays at 5 o'clock with Kenya. Every week we're gonna cook a different one potato meal. You're gonna get all kinds of really simple, like turning up the side, tips from the one potato meals. It'll give you all kinds of ideas, and watch with your kids. So if you're looking for really easy ideas, we're gonna be doing giveaways. So tonight, Kenya's gonna show what are we gonna be giving away. Dun, dun, dun.
Either one. Wait, it's either one?
Yeah.
Either one of the cookbooks.
Either one of the Weelicious cookbooks. And what is the question that people need to leave in the comments? Yeah, go for it.
How about, because I'm a vegetarian, what's your favorite thing to do with tofu?
Oh, what's your favorite thing to do with tofu? Or how about what's your favorite vegetarian dish?
But it's tofu, and that's
What's your favorite vegetarian dish? What's your family's favorite vegetarian dish? Because we're always looking for new ideas at One Potato, and we love when your ideas come in. Because this recipe generally takes about 20 minutes. Can I show you that? This is rice, so I want to get it cooking. So what you do with the one potato rice, can you open the rice and pour it in here? So we're going to take the rice. Gemma is going to demonstrate taking the rice. We cut it off, and you immediately want to measure it. Because what you're going to do with rice, if you didn't know this, you double the amount of water. So right here I have 2 cups of rice, and you keep this. 2 cups of rice, and I'm going to pour in 4 cups of water.
And another
I have to do this.
And another thing is that on the back of the card, on the back of the cards, always you're gonna have something that's gonna say how kids can get involved, tips for cooking, and encouraging kids to try.
And so explain the encouraging kids to try.
Okay, so encouraging, if your kids are wary of sauce, leave it out and simply salt the chicken and vegetables with a little salt and pepper, and then use the sauce for dipping on the side.
Great, I love those tips. And guys, also by the way, this is real life. At One Potato, this is totally real life. So you may have babies, you may have toddlers, you may have big kids, but this is real life. So, we're all about family friendly at One Potato. So this is dinner for our family tonight, and we get a one potato box every week. Family! This is one of Gemma's new words. So just know, the reason I picked this recipe to cook tonight, the orange chicken with snow peas and roasted cashews, is it takes about 20 minutes. The amount of time, we're gonna have cashews. The amount of time that it takes to cook the recipe is about 20 minutes or less. That's what's great about One Potato. The recipes take 15 to 35 minutes. Tonight's recipe is about 20 minutes, so you can watch the clock. Now, just so you know, with all the One Potato recipes, we color code everything. So you see the red here, you've got the red here, and red here, and all the One Potato meals come with all the ingredients. So right now, I've already got some organic roasted cashews. Gemma said she wanted a cashew, so we're giving her a cashew. And don't forget, we're going to be doing...
Do you want to come get a bowl?
No, because we're going to put them in there.
Oh,
Kenya's
it's
going to...
right there.
Well, it's just, we're going to get started cutting. So Kenya's going to show you how to cut a pepper. You can do I'll do the pepper, you do the tofu.
Oh, I can do this, it's fine. I love pepper stuff.
Okay, do you know how to cut it?
We'll cut it on the side.
I'll just start you. Ready? So to cut a pepper, guys, get in here.
Oh, I remember.
Here's the...
Oh, I know. Oh, now you cut, and then now you cut the top.
No,
and then
I'm going to show you. Ready?
Yeah.
So you put it like this, and then to get away the seeds.
Oh, you get the seeds off that way.
You cut around the seeds. So I'm going to cut this, and then Kenya's going to cut it into thin strips. So if you guys have any questions while you're watching, send them in. Because what we're also doing, just hold what? Hold what? Do you want to hold the cashews? Hold the cashews. So Kenya's a vegetarian. We've talked about this before. So what we're doing, and what's great about this recipe, is that it's chicken. It's like a stir fry with chicken, but Kenya's a vegetarian, so we got some tofu. So I just bought this at the grocery, so that Kenya's, for his protein, it's gonna use firm tofu. It's an organic, non-GMO tofu, which if you eat tofu, like even One Potato, when we serve tofu, we always send organic, super important. And you can watch, because we don't want any genetically modified ingredients, and that's really important. All organic, like One Potato, all the ingredients organic. So tonight you can see we've got snow peas, we've got some scallions and cilantro, we've got zucchini. I'm gonna actually, you know what, for these, and this is what's great about cooking with your kids, because you might be able to give them some tips. So can you see what I'm doing here? So can you cut them all into that? Yeah, go ahead.
Another thing is, if you're just tuning in, you can get either of the Delicious cookbooks, and the question today is, what is your favorite vegetarian meal?
What is your favorite vegetarian meal? Leave that in the comments. We're cooking One Potato. Can you do them all in sizes like this? And what's also great about One Potato is it's super affordable, because you pay a base price for 2 adults, and then each child is less than half of an adult price. So it's $4.50 for each kid's meal. So I don't think that you could go to a restaurant and especially getting organic ingredients for that price. So just if you don't know, One Potato is in 8 states out west: California, Arizona, Nevada, Utah, Idaho, Sacramento is in California, Oregon, Washington. So even if you're watching from the East Coast, make sure to send a link to onepotato.com to your friends. And we're gonna also make sure that you have a discount. So tonight it's gonna be CAT25. I will make sure to add it into the text of this. CAT25, if you wanna try your first... Cashews, CAT25 for $25 off of your first One Potato box. Especially with going back to school, crazy schedules, it makes life so easy, because you get a One Potato box every Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on where you live. And it's got 3 organic meals. They're fast to cook. It's a great way, I mean, even for kids who have never cooked before, having that be part of the process, learning how to cook. Oh, no, those don't go yet. You know what we're gonna do? Now you're gonna do the zucchini. I bet you can cut. Can I show you how to do it? So you guys come in here real quick. I want you to see, so this is a card that comes in every One Potato box, an introduction paragraph, all of the ingredients that come in your One Potato box and in a bag. If you have kids with allergies and you want to know more, for instance, our orange ginger glaze, it has all of the ingredients right there. You have what you need, so it's not a guessing game. You get everything out. It's generally called a mise en place, and from your pantry. So the only thing that we ask you at One Potato is that you have salt, pepper, and oil. And then you can see right here, we've got all that. You've got the rice and the water. And as always, we always suggest, and this is any recipe, whether it's a One Potato box recipe or if you're cooking out of a cookbook, that One Potato suggests you always read through the card. And this is a great way, even for kids that are new readers or actually existing readers, they can read through and tell you as you're going. So then Kenya's doing exactly what step 2 is. I did the rice. Kenya is chopping up all the vegetables, and he's doing it almost perfectly. Can you cut that in half?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, okay, perfect. And then we're going to end up stir frying the chicken and the vegetables, and then you have that beautiful final dish. Kenya already told you about the tips. So you guys,
can I say one more thing?
Of course.
So on the instructions, see how they're red?
Yeah.
So you can look at the names. It's just it's red. It's color coded. They're color coded. All the things are color coded when you get it. And
you guys share. Hi guys. And hi guys. Jem is saying hi. Do you want to wave to everybody? You want to say hi?
Can I use me?
Hi guys. And it's always really important you guys share this video, because we're trying to make sure that if, you know, especially with the back to school, that people really know that they have a choice. Because I think that, you know, I cook professionally. One Potato has changed our family's life, because during the week, everything's so busy. I feel like, you know, how many more quesadillas can you eat? It's just nice knowing you have like a variety of meals. They're nutritious, they're delicious, they're very DIY. So like,
Mom,
yes, Tom.
do you wanna start peeling these?
Well, you actually, you don't need to peel them necessarily.
Right.
Let me show you what we're doing here. And you guys, we're gonna be.
There is a giveaway today. And the question, and you can have either one of the cookbooks.
What are the books? Can you show what their names are?
Delicious Lunches and Delicious One Family One Meal.
Yep.
And the giveaway will be, and the question today will be, what is your favorite vegetarian meal?
Yep. What's your favorite vegetarian meal? And now I've got some scallions here. Again, with one potato, there aren't a lot. It's not spicy. We add plenty of flavors. Can I do this one?
Yeah, I'm gonna go and get some more.
Okay, you're gonna get some water. We add tons of flavors. So like we've got scallions. Our sauce has an orange ginger sauce. It's got tons of flavor, but there's never anything that's like spicy or overwhelming. And even when we send you things, it's always the sauce on the side. So if you have a child that's like, Kenya already said he likes his just stir fried. He didn't want that much sauce. Chloe, Gemma, myself, we love, my husband, we love lots of the sauce. You could even do the sauce on the side. That's the whole point, is making one potato meals the way that you want them. And if you guys are, if you're watching, if you have questions, we know that you're answering the giveaway question, which is if you have vegetarian meat, what's your favorite family's favorite vegetarian meal? But we have a question.
Andrea is wondering how many servings per meal.
Great, so Andrea asked how many servings per meal in a one potato box? And that is a really easy question. It's what you want, what works for your family. So you go on onepotato.com and you say, I'm 2 adults, or I am 2 adults plus 1, 2, 3, 4 children. Or if you're an adult plus 1 child, you could get the box for 2. So it's really what works for you, and that's what's so special and unique about One Potato compared to any other box company out there, is that we are for families. The recipes are geared towards families. I, as a mother, think that organic food is important. I don't want my kids having GMOs and ingredients like dyes. So even the chicken that we have is super fresh, it's organic, and it's the kind of food that you want your family eating. Everything is vegetables, proteins, really easy to digest carbohydrates, and we do a variety of meals too. So every week at One Potato we switch up the meals, and we're making a lot of really positive, exciting additions. I shouldn't even say changes. So over the next few weeks and months, you're going to see even more exciting things happening. So yeah, that's, and so just so you guys can see right now, I'm cutting up the chicken that's going to be in our stir fry, and I just cut it up. We send you the whole proteins instead of cutting it up, because I want to make sure that it stays in the best shape, the best quality possible, because at One Potato, quality is very important to us. So I'm just cutting into bite-sized pieces, just about the same size.
Should I bring this? Should I put like?
No, you know what? That's pretty firm. Do you feel a lot of water in it? No, I don't think so. So I'm cutting this chicken in about the same size pieces as the vegetables, so that everything cooks really fast and evenly, because that's important. You want it to cook at the same temperature. Now, Kenya, I'm going to ask you a favor.
Yeah.
Before you cut your tofu,
I already did.
see, I don't even have to. It just magically happens. I was going to ask you to read in the card for me whether do you cook the chicken first or the vegetables. Do you think you can find that on the card? And you guys, if you have, what would be awesome is if you are getting One Potato, leave a comment telling other families like what you love about One Potato, or why you want to try it. Or even better, if you go on Instagram, take pictures. On Facebook, take pictures and post them of the One Potato meals that you're making, because we love to see it. We'll even share it if you want us to. Like, what kind of difference is One Potato making in your family? Because I can tell you, One Potato, what do you think, what has happened? What's the biggest change since,
You can find it.
okay, I was going to ask Kenya, what do you think the biggest change since we've been getting One Potato is?
I don't know.
I never know what I'm going to get with this, so I'm sort of just like, you don't know? Easier? More time?
I don't know. I can't answer that.
Is it too much pressure? Okay, it's too much pressure. So if Kenya can, and you guys can ask Kenya questions.
Yeah,
so if
I
you're
love
watching with your kids, feel free to send in any questions you want. And I'm almost finished with this. And you guys, the best part is this meal only takes minutes. So I didn't have to shop. I didn't have to menu plan. Everything comes in one box, super duper easy. And it's a variety. So this week's meals, just in case you didn't know, we've got orange chicken, we've got sheet pan salmon. Sheet pan!
And there's a,
Can I have a blueberry?
another thing is there's a giveaway today.
Ooh.
And if you just go on there, you can get one of either of the Weelicious
chicken.
books,
Where is
Weelicious Lunches,
It's raw.
or Weelicious One Family, One Meal. And the question will be today, what is your favorite vegetarian meal?
Vegetarian meal. And I should tell you guys, in case you didn't know, also at One Potato we have different kinds of meals. We have, hold on, what's that? Omnivore. What's that?
Can I put these in?
Yes.
Right.
Will you cut those in half, actually? You know what, I'm going to start sauteing that
start putting
first.
this.
Nope, that's going to go in your saute pan back there.
Right there.
You need to heat your pan and add some oil. So in One Potato, you can either get omnivore. So this is, we get an omnivore box. You can get, let your pan, wait. Let your pan heat for about 30 seconds and then you can do it. You can get an omnivore, you can get a vegetarian, you can get a gluten-free box, or you can get a nut-free box. So we are always working with different allergies too. So if your child has a nut allergy, One Potato is for
Should I
you.
put everything in?
Nope, you're gonna watch what I'm gonna do. So you guys, this is my skillet right here. And I think we had a question that we could answer. Do we have a question? Okay, so I've got the saute pan over medium-high heat. I'm just gonna add a little bit of oil. You don't need too much.
Cook the vegetables first. Because it's me.
Well, no, you're gonna put your vegetables in there when you have
Everything together?
You can do everything together.
Oh, even the tofu?
Yeah, you can do yours all at the same time. So with One Potato,
I'll leave half of this for you and half of this.
no, you just do a little bit because we're still 4 people, so that's the best part. Kenya's gonna cook a little bit of tofu, a little bit of vegetables in a saute pan just for himself because he's vegetarian, and for the 4 of us, I'm gonna cook all the rest of everything else in here. So I've got the oil and I've got my saute pan. I think it's about ready. You can give it a nice high heat. Oh no, what happened?
So I'll put half of this in. Can I put half of this in the pan and half of it?
You wanna do your oil?
So I'll put half of all the vegetables.
Okay, so guys, watch this. I've got a nice heat going here, and then I'm gonna add my chicken. That's the perfect sizzle of what I was looking for. And so I'm gonna stir this around. And what's also great about One Potato is that it's healthy. And I always want people to know, like, we want to make sure that adults, kids, it's not about being on a diet. Ooh, what's happened, baby?
No, that's the right.
It's about being healthy. And so that's what we love about this. We've got nutritious brown rice.
Can I put half of this?
Just like, how much are you going to eat, you guys? Just a little?
Yeah.
And then we're going to cut these in half. You can even take, so I'm going to show you also, these are snow peas, you guys. So you see that just at the very top, you can pull off, if they're little strings, not all of them have them, but you can just pull them off right then. And that is especially a great thing when you have a little kid or a toddler. They want to get involved cooking. So you just say, here's your job. And that's why we love getting kids involved at a young age, so that they know that they need to screen sugar snap peas, or how to cut a pepper, or any of these things. And you can also eat them. Gemma, do you want to try a pea? You want to eat it? You want me to cook it? We're thinking about it for a second. That you're always incorporating everyone in the family, making it a real, together process. And you guys, if you're just tuning in, we are doing a giveaway in about, I would say 3 minutes because we're about to be finished,
And
believe it or not.
the Weelicious Munches that are back there. You get either one of them. If you don't know, Weelicious Munches are Weelicious. It's one family, one meal. And the question is, what is your favorite vegetarian meal?
Your favorite vegetarian meal. You want to say goodbye?
Bye.
Say see you later. She's gonna go roam. Okay, so this chicken is going, and we can do it at a high heat here, just like this. And I can even put the vegetables in since this chicken is cooked. Want me to hold you? Okay.
So she doesn't.
Yes, do you want to? So Kenya's gonna actually, wait a minute, you know what, I need you to cut the snow piece. So let's cut, cut them in half.
I'm gonna do these.
Again, did I say this was real life? This is real life. What do you want? You want to hold the cashews? And if you guys have any questions about any of the cooking we've done, and I should have told you, great, perfect, that Kenya had some tofu. Did you cook all the tofu? Oh, so show what you did because I want to show you. So if you guys have tofu, this is really important. Well, actually, you know what you should have done? You want to teach you this one?
I was just doing this for them.
So watch. If you have tofu, any leftover tofu ever, you put it into a bowl and you can cover it with some more water. And then you just need to change the water every day. That's really, really super important. So I'm going to stir this up. And then you know what I need you to do is cut. We have a question.
Jennifer is wondering, what is the hot plate that you are cooking on?
So Jennifer asked, what is the plate that I'm using? Can you cut this in half? It's a zojiruchi skillet, and I love it. So if you guys want, I'll add a link up after this with the zojiruchi skillet. It's ZOJIRUSHI, and it's really awesome because it has it's a non-stick skillet, but it has very even cooking.
Yeah.
So it never gets, like sometimes when you're cooking on your stove, the heat can be uneven. So this is completely even. It's just even and easy.
And I would love a question for the last 5 seconds.
Kenya says he would love a question. Of course, when I ask him a question, he's like, no, I don't want to answer that. But maybe from you guys, if you ask a question, I'll answer it. But you see what I mean? You don't have to go out for takeout Chinese. Like one potato, we're sending you all this like beautiful, easy to cook food, super fresh. Go ahead. Different cultures, what?
There's different cultures here.
Different cultures here. Yes, so this is cultures. That's right. But if you guys want, tell me for the giveaway, what's your family's favorite vegetarian meal? Because Kenya's cooking one of his favorite Asian-inspired meals. So I'm just going to saute this up. And we have a question. Oh, we don't have a question. Okay, sorry. Family. Joe Mr. saying family. All right, you see that sizzling? And you see how easy this is? And even better is it's practically no cleanup. It's this saute pan, it's the rice bowl, and the cutting board. So that's another thing that I love. It's healthy, but it's also really, really super simple. Okay, I'm gonna put you down for a second. Or not? Oh my goodness. Well, okay. Oh, you got your chopsticks? I love that. And then will you help me? Will you keep cutting these so that I can hold Gemma?
Yeah.
Do you mind? And then I'm gonna keep putting these in. And then we're gonna also, now that see our chicken has cooked all up, it's cooked through.
I think I'm going to get to stir my thing.
Okay.
I would love a question.
Ken is big on that one. So again, with the pricing, it's two base adults, and then every child is an extra price. So that's something that really differentiates. And the fact that, it's easy family meals. Super healthy, nutritious, really fun to eat, and a lower price point. So you're not paying for, your child is not going to be considered another adult price. They have a child price, and it's lower than one adult price. So that's really important. And we have a question.
Lisa has a question for Kenya.
Lisa has a question for Kenya. Yay!
She wants to know when you started using sharp knives.
Oh, when I was like 3. Right? Didn't you say?
I would let you, she said sharp knives.
Oh, maybe when I was like 5.
So yeah, I would say Kenya started because it was. He started with like a regular plastic knife and sort of like a butter knife.
Whoa, that's
something that he wouldn't.
soy sauce.
Whoa, that's so you've got way too high feet. Let's pull your feet down there. That's perfect. Great.
I'll show everyone.
So I think, look, Kenya's 10 and a half years old.
This is what I made so far.
Yeah. And look, everything came, Kenya's always like, especially for his vegetarian meals, I encourage him always to get involved and try to make something that makes him excited and happy too. So then we've got the sauce. This is one of my favorite one potato sauces. So instead of sending you all the individual ingredients, we're sending you this delicious sauce that has very, like, just super fresh, organic ingredients.
And the last thing, because we only have like 1 second left. What is the giveaway today? Is what is your we're giving away one of the cookbooks, either one that you want. And the question today is, what is your favorite vegetarian meal?
What is your favorite vegetarian meal? And I'm pouring this orange ginger sauce right over. It's so like beautiful. Cooks right up in about 1 minute. We have another question.
Kimberly is wondering, how old were you, Kenya, when you started learning to cook, and what's your favorite part of it?
Oh, maybe like 3, 2.
Kenya started cooking really, really young. I mean, I have cooking videos of him at about 6, 8 months with me. If you go on Weelicious or on YouTube, the YouTube channel on Weelicious, Kenya was basically half of Gemma's age, and he just learned by little things like pressing the button on the food processor, or mashing things for me. I just think it's really important to get kids cooking as early as possible. So Gemma's gonna help us now while this is boiling. Gemma, can you pour the cashews in here? Gemma's gonna pour.
Wait, save some
Gemma
for me.
is cooking. You ready?
Save some for me. Oh, wow, this is over.
It's okay. It's okay. You ready?
Can I open it?
Gemma is. Thank you. Did you help?
Wait, there was no for me now.
Okay. What's that?
There's no for me.
I've got some. Okay. Luckily, I took Kenya's cashews.
I'm gonna open. Oh,
Okay, you ready?
You ready? This is gonna. Oh.
Ooh, it's still got another minute. So let's cover it for 1 more minute. Because I think you turned the heat off somehow.
Yeah, because it was.
So we've got the brown rice that's almost finished. We've got the beautiful stir fry here, the chicken and snow peas, bell peppers. Gemma helped us. Do you want that one? Do you want the book? So you guys, tell me what you want. You want this? So 30 more seconds, you guys. Tell me in the comments below, what is your favorite? What is your favorite? No, we can't stir, baby. We can't. I know. What is your favorite vegetarian
Do we have time 30
dish?
seconds?
Do it. Here, baby.
I'm gonna time a minute. So you have a minute left. You have a minute to choose what your favorite vegetarian meal is. Okay?
What is your favorite vegetarian meal? And if you have any questions after this, I'll put a link to Zojiruchi. Oh, and I should tell you, like this week in One Potato, we put this Back to the Roots cereal. So we're always trying to give you add-ons, brands that we love that you guys can try. So Back to the Roots, hold it. Gemma obviously loves the cereal. And also, in every One Potato box, you get free cookie dough. And the cookies change every week. And we really add this as an add-on for adults, for kids, but the truth is, it's like the Cracker Jack surprise that you get free cookies in every box. Sort of like a little toy surprise. Can you just bring out you can bring out a roll. Just bring out a roll. Just bring out a roll. And so I think that we're going to announce our winner. We're going to ask, Kenya's going to show you this.
Here's the cookie dough.
So this is cookie dough in every single One Potato box. Are we going to make cookies later? Oh, she traded out. She's giving up her cereal for cookie dough. All right, so we have our winner. Who is our winner?
Sandy Bennett.
Sandy Bennett, congratulations. You won a Weelicious cookbook. You get to pick either book you want. What is her family's favorite vegetarian dish?
Avocado black bean enchiladas.
Avocado black bean. Gemma says it's a win. Did you say it was a win? Well, you want to open the cookie dough? So you guys, next Tuesday, 5 o'clock, check in so you can see what we're eating for dinner. Tonight, it's this orange ginger chicken stir fry. We have brown rice to put on top of it. Super healthy, nutritious, and easy. And Kenya's, of course, Kenya's gorgeous stir fry that he made that's vegetarian. Have a good night, guys. Thank you. See you next week.